Coming up, the Marvel Legends series, Infinity Saga, Captain America, from Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Marvel Legends series, Infinity Saga, Captain America, from Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So, these have been out, I guess, for the past month or so. I've come across them a few times in Target, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get a Marvel Legends video up. So, I kind of debated between this or the Doc Ock from Spider-Man, but I went with Cap because he's just one of my favorites. And plus, I've always admired and loved this suit. You know, it was amazing to see it in such an immaculate film that Captain America the Winter Soldier was. And we briefly got to see it again in like the earlier parts of Avengers Endgame. But yeah, they released this as part of the Infinity Saga, and I'm looking to go over this figure and see how it looks. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over the box. So here you have, the black Infinity Saga box, Avengers logo. I like the color of the crystals and all in the Infinity lettering itself. It just says Legend Series, not Marvel Legend Series, but we know what it is. Of course, you're credited with Marvel Studios. Over to the side, you have a big collage of all these characters. There's Cap right there. Over on this side, same thing, just reversed. And then you flip around to the back, you have this still image of, I'm sorry, it's actually just the Winter Soldier poster. And then you have some brief bios over here in different languages, with the top one being in English. I'll go ahead and read it for you. Equipped with a streamlined new uniform and his vibranium shield, Captain America leads a team of covert SHIELD operatives on clandestine missions into the most dangerous corners of the world. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's basically it. Captain America Winter Soldier on top, UPC on the bottom. And now we're going to go ahead and pop this open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Now, we got to go ahead and pop out the trusty dusty, and we will slice this bad boy open. So yeah, I haven't gotten a Cap figure in a minute, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to grab this one and see how he looks. Because I do want to put this suit, I mean, I did have the original Legend, but I got rid of it. So I want to go ahead and add this to my, my little Cap shelf that I have. But I also wanted to look it over and see what body it uses, check out that extra head a little bit more, and go from there. There's the, the backing. You have a bunch of the character logos. So it's pretty cool. Crap. And so here's Cap in his plastic dungeon. So we're going to go ahead and take out these pieces one by one and go over them. So here you have his vibranium stealth shield. It's kind of a tongue twister. But yes, we've seen this before. And this was cool because I actually don't have one of these ones, with the blue that's put over the red. So it's pretty cool. You got forearm and grips straps right here. Plastic, you got that indent up there. I don't know why that's there, but anyway, there's that. We're gonna pop out the extra head first. Go over that. So here's your basic Steve Rogers head. I guess they went with a Chris Evans portrait, which it's good. It's good for the Winter Soldier because Chris was a bit younger then. He had the shorter dyed hair, so it's okay. It's not perfect, but it is pretty good. So it looks pretty awesome. Like how they have the dirtiness of the blonde in there. You didn't want to make him a straight bleach blonde. Get in close, you see the eyes. It's got the little rosy lips, eyebrows, ball joint, jawline, sideburns, anything else. It's a good looking portrait. And now we got the figure. Out of here, and here he is. So you have this stealth uniform here. Let me see. It's kind of a bummer that the straps aren't separate pieces. These shoulder straps and little shield harness back on the back. You do have the silver stripes along the side. You have the little Rogers name right there, the flag above it. I'll come down and see how close to movie accurate it actually is. Looks good. Yeah. I'm checking it out because I'm kind of an expert in, you know, details like that, especially with the cap suits. You got the shield emblem over here, the helmet, hair coming out the back. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, it looks like it is an actual replica of the stealth suit. So I don't see any different parts from different suits, you know, like that Age of Ultron, Endgame, you know. They could all be different. Infinity War. But yeah, this is definitely the Winter Soldier suit. You have the stripe coming down the side over the pockets. The boots. So pretty good. I don't think the straps on the boots were brown. But I could be wrong. Or maybe they were brown and the boots were black. Anyways, regardless. We'll look at the figure. It looks pretty good. Check that HUD out a little bit closer. Looks alright. Any articulation up? No. Down? No. No side to side, but it is on a ball joint, and you can move that a full 360. You see the arms, they can come up that far. They can also do a full 360, and they don't have any butterfly joints. A little flexible, but not what we want. There's bicep swivel. You have the double jointed pinned elbows, telling you that this was also remolded after the old Winter Soldier costume figure. Come down, you got this hand that's on a peg and a swivel, and it also has a hinge to move out that far and forward that far, so that's nice. Over to the body, you have waist swivel, and you see the belt is a separate piece, which these shoulder straps definitely should be, but they're not. It's alright though. Ab crunch forward that far and back that far. Here's the legs. You can move them forward that far and back, not far at all. To the side, meh. You have thigh swivel, double jointed pin knees. You have calf swivel, and you have hinge at the ankle for the foot. Go forward that far, and it can move up that far, as well as pivot side to side. So very nice articulation on this, very close and similar to a G.I. Joe Classify, you know, minus of course the butterfly joints and not much mobility in the neck area. But overall, articulation is pretty good. Let's go ahead and get him in a stance. Let's see how he stands. Pretty solid, so that's cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and swap the heads out real quick, just to get an idea of how the unmasked head will be on his body. And there you go. That looks pretty fabulous. I like that. I think I'm actually gonna go with that. The one thing this could use would be a second pair of hands. But you got these two fist hands, you know, which that's okay. I'd like to see an open hand, you know, like he'd be throwing something and another with a grip. Yeah, this character, so he doesn't have any weapons on, you know, in this costume like he did in the first Avenger when he had like that M1911 on his side. But it's okay, he doesn't need it. I'll go ahead and put the shield on him. See, a grip hand would be good right here to hold on to that, I guess that handle strap right there, but unfortunately there isn't one. And I'd also like to see something to be able to where he could put it on his back. You know, that would be, you know, excellent, but unfortunately it doesn't have it. What I'm gonna do is try to kind of maneuver these double jointed elbows some, so he can sort of stand there and hold it. And maybe an actual helmet, you know, without the head inside of it would have been nice. Give you like a little bit of an ultimate figure. But yeah, he looks good. I think I actually went ahead and put him in the pose I'm going to have him posed into on my shelf, you know, displayed. So we're going to go ahead and pull out the turntable and then throw him on it, and we'll give you some final thoughts. Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments. Alright, so here is the Marvel Legends series Infinity Saga Captain America figure from Captain America the Winter Soldier. Awesome figure, very cool. Bit of a repaint and, you know, some extra add-ons, but overall the figure is great. I am glad I picked this up. I might grab one or two more of the Infinity Saga figures. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely wanted to get this cap to go ahead and fill a gap that I was missing in my on my cap shelf. But overall, he's cool. I love the articulation on it. He stands well. He poses good. You know, the portrait of Chris Evans on him looks pretty spot on, especially for the time frame of the movie. The suit is pretty accurate, and I like the details they did on the actual figure itself, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's like I said, the only couple things I would do differently, I would give him an extra pair of the shoulder harness straps that were, you know, that was separate from the body, not molded onto it. I would give him a couple extra pairs of hands, or maybe not even pairs of hands, but a couple different ones, you know, an open one, a grip hand, stuff like that. And I'd make the shield to where you could be able to stick it right on his back. Not with a plug or anything, but maybe I'll modify one eventually and put a little magnet in there or something, you know. I have some little, those nemoidium, or whatever they're called, magnets that work out pretty well. But anyways, yeah, that was our little trip to Target today. I'll show you this. I picked up this little mini pop 4-pack because it had a cap in it. There's also a Thor and a Nick Fury and a mystery figure. Not going to open that on camera, but I figured I'd show that off. It was there, and I was like, yeah, they had them Ninja Turtles and I think Star Wars, but I went with that one. But anyways, yeah, so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.